Hi, I'm Audrey Hirsch, and I'm honored to share a little bit with you this morning. And as I was thinking of what to say, three scriptures came to me and two phrases. So if you don't remember anything else about what I say, please remember the phrase I say at the beginning, the phrase I say at the end, and the three scriptures. Beginning, be kind. My name is Audrey Hirsch. It used to be Bruton. I'm a daughter of Karna and Orrin Bruton, longtime members of this church. I'm a wife of Brad. We were married here in this church a long time ago. And I'm also mother of three wonderful children, Braden, Eli, and Elizabeth. And they were all born, dedicated here as babies, and raised here. For my work, I'm an attorney. So that's a little bit of background about me. Now to the first scripture. My favorite scripture, I didn't know you were supposed to have a favorite, but here at this church, I think I've learned to have a favorite scripture. My favorite is Micah 6:8, and it says, "He has shown you, O mortal, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." This church has given me the gift of people who inspire me in this way, starting with my own parents, Orrin and Karna Bruton, and so many names that I don't even want to start on a list here in this short presentation, but see me later if you'd like to know some stories. I have so many stories because I've been part of this church. I grew up in this church after my parents brought me here at age 10. I know a lot about the groups and activities here from my own experiences, and if I wasn't involved in something, someone in my family probably was. Again, probably a big long list of experiences and stories. But putting that verse, that Micah 6:8, into action, there are so many opportunities to simply treat others with kindness. From the community outreach we do right from our own doorstep, welcoming people, basically anyone who wants to worship with us, to be a giving church, to give to the Week of Compassion and so many other worthy organizations, and even serving in other parts of our city, our country, and the world on mission opportunities. Another favorite verse is John 1:1. "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was with God. He was with God in the beginning." What that verse means to me is the intellectual side of the church. I have a lifelong love of learning and reading and studying and just being curious about really anything, digging deep beyond the surface level, wrestling with new ideas, asking questions, and having doubts. All of that is really important to me, and all of that is welcome here. Common phrases I hear. I may not have all the answers, but I'm willing to help figure it out. Here are some books and other resources you can study where we can learn more. Here's a context for that scripture that you're puzzling over. Another part of that verse to me is honoring history. This church has such a strong history in Salem of generations of Christians looking towards the future and knowing that it's something special and that they're planning for our future generations, our children. We want it to be a place for our children, but not only that, our children's children. Taking care of our building and honoring the past. I remember a song that was sung at a women's event, and one part of it is "No Book But the Bible." That really stays with me because this church just has that strong foundation. So I want to close with one more scripture, and remember the important words at the end. But the scripture that came to me is from 1 Corinthians 12:12, and I encourage you just to go and read more of it because it's pretty long, but it's the scripture about how a body has many parts. And so a church also is many members creating one body. And that just to me means that we have our unique gifts, we have our talents, we have our offerings, we have our unique selves, we have our own struggles, our pain, our worries. All are welcome here. You belong here.